Well, back here at home, the big story is going to be the winds. Trust me on that. I know it's not real windy out there right now, at least not in Santa Fe and Albuquerque, but we do have a couple of breezy spots here. Las Vegas, Clayton, Tucumcari, Clovis, and even back to around Silver City. And, of course, these are sustained winds, so it's that time of the year that those afternoon winds get a little gusty. And we've seen gusts approaching 25 miles per hour up in the northeast as well as the southwest and west central parts of the state. But, again, I urge you just to hold on because these numbers pale by comparison to what's headed our way tomorrow. Big-time winds are coming in, and that could complicate matters. It's been a while since we had substantial rain statewide, so that means combination of low relative humidities, the warmer temperatures, and all that wind. The entire state now under a fire weather watch, and I suspect to see a lot of these counties go into red flag warnings by this time tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, lots of areas also expecting to see the winds approaching 50 miles per hour or higher tomorrow. Much of east central, northeast, as well as western New Mexico under high wind watches. All these are for tomorrow, so we're just kind of looking ahead to that big wind that is most definitely going to blow in. And one of the reasons we're getting the wind, there's a storm that's actually going to go north of us, but it drags the jet stream down to the south. And as that jet stream kind of encounters western parts of the state tomorrow, that's one of the reasons the west will be so windy. And then as we get into tomorrow night and work our way into Thursday even, we're going to start to watch those winds kind of settle down to the south. We're really expecting very strong winds Wednesday night over the Sacramentos and even into the day Thursday along the east side of the Central Mountain chain and out into the plains. Those gusty winds will be there. In some cases, the wind gusts could go as high as 60 miles per hour or higher, so get out and enjoy today while we've got it. We're actually cooler than we were this time yesterday, 61 degrees outside. A little bit of a breeze out of the west and northwest, but the reason for that cool down is because last night while we were sleeping, a little of that cool air from the east kind of worked its way through some of the passes there. So temperatures are running a little bit below what we saw this time yesterday, but I think given just a couple of hours here with the afternoon sunshine and the lighter breezes, we are going to boost those temperatures. Certainly seeing that happening in the northwest where temperatures will head into the mid-70s along the northwest plateau and even back into parts of southwestern Colorado. Meanwhile, mid-70s to mid-80s depending on elevation in the southwestern corner of the state. Down to the southeast, obviously, that cool air did have a little bit of an impact on the area. So struggling to make it into the low 70s today, but still a nice day compared to what's coming tomorrow. Temperature-wise, tomorrow is going to be warmer across the board, but most definitely while we're calling it breezy today, we're going to change that wording to all-out windy come tomorrow. Of course, we are going to be staying dry, at least for the short term. Later on in the week and towards the weekend, we might see a little better chance for some showers, but get ready for the wind most of all out there. In the East Mountains today will promise to be your typical breezy afternoon with breezes 20-25 miles per hour, but we'll double those numbers tomorrow. Back into the metro, the numbers head for the mid-70s today, and look at these numbers, 78 for tomorrow, and then it tanks. Colder to wrap up the week and wetter by the weekend.